My name is Sunday Bada. I am here again to teach you guys how to solve JAMB past question, mathematics for year 2024, question 41 to question 50. Now let's begin from the question 41. Find the root of x raised power 3 minus 19x minus 30 equals to 0. Now the first thing that we need to do, what number can, let me write the question out. 3 minus 19x minus 30 equals to 0. Now, what number can divide this one? 2 can divide it, 3 can divide 30, and 5 can divide 30, even 60 can divide 30. But let's try and use 2. Let's try and use 2 if 2 can go. For example, if you have something like this, maybe it will equivalent to the 0 that we have here. Let's say x plus 2 equals to 0. Maybe it's the same thing. Now, let's substitute for the x. Now, okay, x is equal to 0 minus 2. Because by the time the plus 2 jump, it will change to minus. S is equal to minus 2. Now, this minus 2, let's replace it with the s that we have here. Whether we have equals to 0. If we have equals to 0, it means that the minus 2, these factors, this one can factorize this. Now, let's apply it. Our x, we have minus 2, isn't it? Raised power 3 minus 19 multiplied by minus 2, isn't it? Minus 30, 30. Now, let's check out whether it will be equal to 0. We have a minus 2 here. Minus 2 times minus 2, it will give us plus positive 4. Multiplied by minus 2 again, it will still give us minus because of the odd number under here. Therefore, we are going to have minus 8. Now, we have 19. Therefore, we are going to multiply 19 by 2. It's going to give us 38 minus 38. 19 times minus 2 is going to give us minus 38 minus 30. Therefore, we have minus 8. Minus times minus is going to give us plus 38 minus 30, isn't it? Now, what am I going to do here? I have plus 38 here. I have minus 38 here. Therefore, I'm going to have what? I'm going to have plus 8. By the time I paid out the 30, I'm owing minus 30. I have 38. I will have 8 left plus 8. Therefore, this one cancels out. It means that equals to 0, which means that x plus 2 equals to 0 is a factor. Now, the next we are going to do, let me divide this page so that we have enough space to do the calculation here. Now, we are going to use this factorize this s plus 1 to divide this s raised power 3 minus 19s minus 30. Now, let's proceed. So, power 3 minus 19x minus 30. Now, the first thing that we need to do, s raised power 3 divided by 3, divided by x, I mean, whereas it will remain s divided by 3 by x is going to remain s raised power 2. That s raised power 2, now we use it to multiply this factor. S raised power 2 multiplied by x is going to give me s raised power 3. This s raised power 2 multiplied by plus 2x is going to give me plus 2s raised power 2. Now, let's minus it. X raised power 3 minus s raised power 3, this one cancel out each other. Now, if you look at this one, s raised power 2, we don't have s raised power 2 here. It's only 19x that we have. Therefore, we only put down this 2 raised power s, but the minus there is there. Now, say 2 raised power x minus plus 2 raised power x is going to give us what? Minus times plus is going to give me minus 2s raised power 2. Now we bring down this minus 2 raised power x square. The next thing, minus 19x, we bring this one down, minus x. Now the next thing we are going to look for, is that we are going to divide this one again. X minus 2s raised power 2 divided by this x outside here that we are using to divide it. We are going to have only 2x left because 1s has cut us out of this 2. We have minus 2x. We are going to write minus 2 Therefore, I'm going to use minus 2x to multiply this factor again. Minus 2x multiplied by this minus 2x is going to give me minus 2x raised power 2. Minus 2x multiplied by 4 is going to give me minus times plus is going to give me minus. It's going to give me minus 4x. Minus 4x. Now, we divide it again. Minus. This one cancel out each other. What we have here, we have minus 19x minus minus 4x. We have, let me write it out, minus 19x minus outside here, write it out first, minus 4x, write that one out again. Minus times minus, that one is going to give me plus. This one will change to plus. Therefore, we have minus, you are owing 19 naira and you have 4 naira. When you pay it, you have balance negative of minus 15x. Therefore, we have minus 15x here. And I'll bring down the minus 30 that's at the top there, bring it out. Now, the next thing we are going to do, divide this x by minus 15x. When you divide this x minus 15x, it will cut out the 15x here. We have left, what we have left is minus 15. Minus 15. Therefore, we are going to use the minus 15 to multiply the x. Minus 15 times x is going to give me minus 15x. Minus 15 times plus 2. Minus times plus is going to give me minus, isn't it? 15 times 2 is going to give me 30. Therefore, we are going to do what? Divide minus it. Minus this one cancel out, this one cancel out. Therefore, our final equation that we have here is this. Now, let's go to, let me first write it out here. We have plus 2 that we use to divide it first, and we have s raised power 2 minus 2. Yes, we have minus 15. Yes. Yeah, this is factorized. Equals to is 0. Everything must be equals to what? Equals to is 0. We now factorize this one now. This plus x minus 2s minus 15. Let's go to the next page. So, therefore, we are going to expand this one and expatiate it. We are going to get 2x out of this one because this one is raised power 2 now. We are good to go. We are going to look for two numbers that we can multiply that will give us 15. But when we add or plus, it is going to give us what? 2x. What is the number? The number is 5 and 3. 5 times 3, that is going to give me what? 15. When I say 5 minus 3, it's going to give me what? Minus 2x. This minus 2x, I'm going to replace it with what? This 5 and 3, I'm going to say minus 5x plus 3x. What is it going to give me? It's going to give me minus 2x. This minus 2x that is here, I'm going to replace it with this one because 5 times 3 is 15. And when you minus or plus, you are going to get minus 2x. Let's expand it. Minus 2x minus 3 minus, let's say, minus 5x plus 3x. Therefore, I have replaced this minus 2x that is there with this one minus 15 equals to 0. Let me bracket 2 by 2. Now, let's factorize it. What is a common factor here? X. Yeah, this one will remain 1, this one 5, plus what is the common factors here? Is 3. 3, how many 3 here? 3 cut out 3. How many 3 can we see in 15? 5 equals to 0. Now we pick one out of this 5 minus 5, s minus 5, s minus 5, and use what we use to factorize it. X minus 5 brackets x, this one x that we use here, plus 3 equals to 0, isn't it? Now we factorize it. X minus 5 equals to 0, or s plus 3 equals to 0. Collect light time. This one will give us positive 5. S equals to 5. Why this one is equal to 0? By the time it jump is equal to 3, change to minus. S is equal to minus what? Minus 3. And the first one that we use to divide it, which is x minus 2 equals to 0, that we use the other time. Therefore, x is equal to what? Let me look at the question. Yes, it's x plus 4, not s plus 4. What we use here to factorize it, s plus 4. That's what we are going to use. Come here. S plus 4 equals to 0. What did it give us? X minus 2. It gives us s minus 2. Therefore, the three answer that we got here now is that here x first one minus 2, and we have here minus 3, and we have positive 5. These are our three answer. Let's go and check the answer. Minus 2, minus 3, and 5. Minus 2, minus 3, and yes, our final answer is minus 2, minus 3, and positive 5, which is C. We have C, positive 5, minus 3, minus 2, and positive 5. Correct answer is C. Let me go to the next page to look at it. C. Final answer is what? C. Let's move to the next question. Question 42. If S is inversely proportional to Y and S is equal to 9 when Y is equal to 4, find the law containing the X and Y. Now we are going to form the equation that connect the X and Y together. First thing, X is inversely proportional. Whenever you see proportional, it means that 1 over X, you form it as a fraction. Now, if you want to change these symbols to is equal to, then we will introduce the constant K over Y. The question say X is 9, while the Y is 4. X is 9, Y is 4. Therefore, let's apply it. What is our X? 9. What is our K? We don't know. What is our Y? 4. Next thing we are going to do, cross multiplication. This one multiplied by K times 1 to give us K. 9 times 4 is going to give us 36. Therefore, our answer for constant is 36. We are going to use this formula again to know. This is the formula that connects the X and Y. X is equal to, what is the K we just got? 36 over Y. This is the law containing the X and Y. Do you have the answer there? Yes. Option B is the correct answer. Let's move to the next question. Given P is equal to this, find P raised power 2 minus 4P minus I, where I is the identity matrix. What we are going to do first is that we will look for this P. This is our P raised to power 2. Let me first draw it out. 1, 2, 2, 3. Raised power 2. Now what we are going to do, we are going to expand it. 1, 2, 2, 3. Multiply by 1, 2, 2, 3. Therefore, we are going to multiply it. For you to expand this matrix, we are going to multiply row by the column, row by the column. Let me put the symbol here so that you understand. Is equal to. Now, the first row multiplied by the column. This one, 1 times 1, this one is going to give me 1. Say plus again. This 2 times 2 here, because first row by the column. 2 times 2 is going to give me what? 4. Now I'm through with that one. Now let me go to the next one, the next column. 1 times 2 is going to give me what? 2. 2 times 3 is going to give me 6. Now I'll come down to the second row now. This second row. 2 times 1. I will start from the first column again. This second row, I'll start from the first column and the first column and second column. This one multiply by this one multiply by this. The first one, 2 times 1, that is 2. 3 times 2, that will give me 6. Now let me go to the second column now. The same rule. Now say 2 times 2 here. is going to give me what? 4. 3 times 3 is going to give me what? 9. 1 plus 4, 5. 2, yes, 2 plus 6 here, 8. 4 plus 9 is going to give me 13. Now we have our p raised power 2 here now. The next one is 4 multiplied by p, 4p. That's what I'm going to do now. What is our p? 1, 2, 2, 3. 4 times 1, 4. 4 times 2, 8. 4 times 2 here, 8. 4 times 3, 12. Now we have gotten the 4p now. This I, that is identical matrix, is the same thing as 1, 0, 0, 1. Now I have the 3. Let me write the formula out, the equation out. No, 2 raised power 2 minus 4p minus I equivalent to, what is our p raised power 2? What did you got here? We got this one is 5, 8, 8, 13 minus, what is our 4p? This is what we got for 4p. 4, 8, 8, 12. What is our I here? This I. This is our I. Identical matrix. 1, 0, 0, 1 equals to. Now let's minus it now. 5 minus 4 is going to give me what? 1. 1 minus 1. Like I was saying, 5 minus 4 is going to give me 1. 1 minus 1 here is going to give me what? 0. The next one, 8 minus 8 is 0. 8, 0 minus 0 is 0. Still going to give me 0. The second one, 8. I want to jump to the second column now. 8 minus 8 here is 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. 13. 13 minus 12 here is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. Therefore, our final answer is 0, 0, 0, 0. Do we have that? B, yes, option B is the correct answer. Our answer is 0, 0. Let's move to the next question. If A is this matrix and the B is this, find A raised power T plus B, where T means transpose. The T mean transpose means that, let me write it out. It means that we need to turn the row to the column or column to the row. Now we have something like this before, which for A, 3, 4, 2, 2, 1 minus 1. If you want to transpose this one, it means that this row we will turn it to what? To column, and this one we turn it to column. Now the first one that we have as a row, it will be turned to what? To a column. 3, 2, 1. The second row, we turn that one to what? Again, to second column. We have 4, 2 minus 1. It means that we are transpose the A. Now what do we have? We have, this is the formula, AT plus B. Therefore, what is our AT that we transpose? This is it. I'm going to write like this: 3, 2, 1. 4, 2 minus 1 plus B. Where is our B? This is our B, the question, which is 1, 0, 3, 4, 1, 2. Now we add this together. 3 plus 1 is going to give me 4. 4 plus 4 is going to give me 8. 2 plus 0 is going to give me 2. 2 plus 1 going to give me 2 plus 1 is going to give me 3. 1 plus 3 is going to give me 4. Minus 1 plus 2, it means that it's going to give me 1 because minus 1 plus 2, you have a is going to give me positive 1. Therefore, our final answer is 424831. Do you have that? 424831. Our answer is option D. Correct answer is D. Let's move to the next question. If tan theta is equals to 8/15, simplify. Now, let us draw the triangle because I want to form this theta. We have something that is usually called SOHCAHTOA. SOHCAHTOA, that's how they form the tan theta, cosine, and sine rule. SOHCAHTOA. TOA mean opposite over adjacent. Why this one mean adjacent over hypotenuse? Why this one mean opposite over hypotenuse? Now I'm going to draw the triangle that form this tan theta 8/15. Yes, this is adjacent. Opposite, this is opposite. Opposite, this is hypotenuse, and this is adjacent. Now tan theta, they gave us tan theta of 8/15. What is tan theta? Opposite. Opposite is 8. 8/15. It means that opposite is what? 8. While at the adjacent is what? 15. Opposite is 8. Adjacent is what? 15. Now we now substitute for this hypotenuse, this h, to look for h by using the Pythagoras theorem. For h, let me call it h power 15 raised power 2 plus 8 raised power 2 raised power 2. 15 times 15 is going to give me 225. 8 times 8 is going to give me 64. Now I'm going to add 64 plus 225. It's going to give me, yes, it's going to give me 289. Therefore, I will put the square root of the 2 raised power 2 and now put it on 289. What is the square root of 289? 289. That's 17. Therefore, our h hypotenuse is what? 17. Here will be 17. We have question like this that say sine. What will now be our sine, which is sine mean SOA? What will be our sine theta? Our sine theta will be opposite over hypotenuse. What is our opposite? 8. What is hypotenuse? 17. Now the next one, cosine. What will be our cosine theta? Cosine theta mean CA, which is adjacent over hypotenuse. What is adjacent? 15. What is hypotenuse? 17. I think we are good to go now. Now we now do simplify the formula. This question we now write it out. Sine theta minus cosine theta divided by sine raised power 2 minus sine theta. Now what is our sine theta? Is 8/17 minus what is cosine theta? Is 15/17 divided by what is sine. Yes, what is our sine? Our sine, that is raised power 2, because this one is raised power 2. We now call it 8/17 raised power 2 minus what is our sine? 8/17. Now we do what? We minus this one. This one is going to give us negative sign because 8 minus 15 is going to give me minus 7. Minus 7 over 17. If I look for the SCM, the SCM is this. So my the next one, we are going to open this one. We are going to open this one. 8 times 8, 64. 17 times 17, 289. Therefore, we have 64 divided by 289 minus 8 over 17. Yes, this space is filled up. Let's go to the next space so that we continue from there. I will just transfer this one to the next page so that we continue from there. Yes, we have minus 7 over 17 divided by 64 divided by 289. Now we are going to look for the LCM of this denominator, the one that is down here. What is the LCM? The LCM will be 289. How many 281? That's 1. 1 times 64. This one will give us 64 minus. How many 17 can we see in 289? That will be 17. So 17 multiplied by 8 is going to give me 136. 136. Therefore, 64 minus 136, that's is going to give me negative minus 72 divided by 289. What do we have left here? We have minus 7 divided by 17 over minus 72 divided by 280. Now this is what separated the two. Now this division, let me just put it up, the one denominator, let me bring it up so that I will just put the division beside it. Minus 7 divided by 17 divided by this minus 72 over 289. Even this minus sef can cancel out minus. This one minus cancel as minus. So the minus has gone. Let's just assume that the minus is gone. Now the next thing I'm going to have here now is 280. Now let me say this one and this one has gone already from here. Therefore, this division, if I want to change these divisions to multiplication, I will just turn this denominator, I'll bring it down, I'll bring the one down. Therefore, the next thing I'm going to have is 7 over 17. There's no longer minus there because I've cancelled out this minus, this negative from here and this side, that one. Multiply by this 289 will come up, while the 72 will come down. How many 17 here? 1. 17 into 89 is 17. 17. Therefore, what again can go? Can we see 7? No, it's not possible. We cannot see 7 in 72. And we cannot see 2 in, I think, next thing we are going to multiply 7 multiplied by 17. It's going to give me 119 divided by 72. And 72 go in. No, it cannot go. I believe that this is our final answer. Let's go to the question. Let's check out the question, the previous page. 11972. Do you have 11972 there? Yes. Our option, the final answer is B. 11972 is our final answer, is the correct option. 119. Yes. Now let's move to the next question. Question 46. A binary operation star is defined as on a set of real number by x star y equals to xy for all value of x and y. If x multiplied by 2 equals to x, find the possible value of x. Let me write out this question out. If x multiplied by 2 equals to x, is the same thing as 2 times x times 2, 2x equals to x. Let me collect light time. 2x, by the time you jump here, will come here is equal to 0. Now we can, what is the common factor between here? Is x. You can say 2 minus 1 equals to 0. Therefore, x is equal to 0. And 2 minus 1, that one too also will give us 1. You can also say that one is what? 1. 0 and 1. The possible value of S is 0 or 1. C. Let's move to the next question. The weight of 15 students in a class are given as 25, 30, 32, 30, 42, 45, 48, 50, 52, 51, 42, 38, 40, and 42. What is the mode of the given data? What is the mode? That is the mode. What number appear most here? If you look at it very well, you can see that it's 42 year 1, another 42 year 2, another 42 year 3. Here 42 is the answer because it's the one that appear most. It appears 3 times in this set. Therefore, our answer is 42. Option C. Let's move to the next question. The number of 144 students who register for mathematics, physics, and chemistry in an examination are shown in the Venn diagram. How many register for physics and chemistry? How many people register for physics and chemistry? The people that register for chemistry, the total of the students in that school is what? Let me just write it here. 144, isn't it? Now the question is asking us that the people that register for physics and chemistry, where is the physics? This is P. This P represent physics and what? And mathematics. Therefore, this 4x, they are the students that register for that 2 subjects only. While these 2x register for the 3 subjects, mathematics, chemistry, and physics. But the question is asking us for the physics and mathematics, which is between is 4x. Now we are going to substitute for this 4x to look for this 4x. By the time you add everything together, everything must be equal to 144 students in that school. Therefore, let's add everything up. 144, let me just write 144. Let me first write this one. 42 minus x plus 6 plus x plus 2x plus 4x plus 3x. Yes, plus 34 and plus 30 minus x. Yes, this 42 minus x is this one. 6 plus x is this one. 2x, the middle one, and 4x here, the people that did math and physics. 3x, the people that did chemistry and physics, 3x. Therefore, 34 only the people, and the 30 minus x, the people that did only physics. Now, let's add everything up. 144. Let's add this 42, the number up before we had it. 42 plus 6 is going to give me 48. 48 48 48 plus 34 is going to give me 82. 82 plus 30 is going to give me 112. 112. Now the next we are going to add up now is x. Those ones that have x, we have minus x here plus x here. This one cancel out each other. Minus x plus x here. We have this one, 2x plus 4 is 6x. 6x plus 3x is going to give me 9x. 9x minus x is going to give me what? Is going to give me plus 8x. Plus 8x, because 2 plus this one is 6. 6, 9. 9 minus 1x is going to give me plus 8x. Now let's collect like time again. 144. This one will jump up, it will become minus. We have 8x here. 144 minus 112 going to give me 32. Divide both sides by coefficient of x. Here 1, here 1. How many 8 you can we see in 32? That will be 4. 32 divided by 8, that's 4. Yes, 4. Our final answer is what? Is 4. Therefore, the question say that we should look for what? We should look for the people that register for physics and chemistry only. Now, if you look at here, M, the circle of physics, this is circle of it, and the circle of mathematics, this circle of it, this is where they join. The two X, it combine the three people that register for three subjects, but the question is asking us for only two subjects, physics and mathematics, which is 4x. 4x. Two people, we have 4x, the people that did mathematics and physics. What is our x? Our x we got here is 4. Multiply by 4. 4 times 4, 16. Our final answer is 16. You have 16 there. Yes, A, option A. Let's move to the next question. Question 49. Make Q the subject of the relation T equals to this. Now I've written out the question out. Now let's begin. The next thing we are going, the first thing that we need to do is that we need to this square root, we need to raise it up and drop it on T. The T now be T raised power 2, so that the PQ there will be free R minus R raised power 2 Q. The next thing we are going to do is that to look for the XCM of these two first. Let's leave this T raised power 2 aside first. Therefore, our LCM is R. How many R can we see in R? 1. 1 times PQ. It will give us PQ. How many 1 can we see in R is R? R times R raised power 2 is going to give us R3, isn't it? Q. Q. Now we have this one. Let me continue from there. Now have T raised power 2 equals to PQ minus R raised power 3 Q over R. The next thing we are going to do now is that to cross multiply T raised power 2 multiplied by R. PQ minus R raised power 3 Q times 1 is going to give me PQ raised power 3 Q equals to T raised power 2 times R is going to give me 2 raised power 2 R. The next thing we are going to do is that to factorize. Do you factorize? I'll just factorize like this Q, because the Q is the subject of our formula, so that the Q will stand alone. We have P left here, and we have R raised power 3 left here equals to 3, 2. Now let me continue from the top. Now the next thing, I'm going to divide both sides by the coefficients of Q, so that the Q will stand alone. I'll say Q P R raised power 3 equals to 2 raised power 2 R. Divide both sides by P minus R raised power 3, P minus R raised power 3. This one cut out. Our final answer equals to 2 raised power 2 R over P minus R raised power 3. This is our final answer. Do you have the final answer there? Let's look out for it. 2 raised power 2 P minus R raised power 3. Therefore, our final answer is A. A. Q equals to R raised power T P divided by P minus R raised power 3. A is our final answer, correct answer. Let's move to the next question. This one, question 50. Square root of A plus square root of 8A raised power 2 equals to 54 plus B square root of 2. A and B are positive integral. Find the value of A and the value of B. How can we find this one? Now, the first thing, we need to expand this equation first. Let me write out the question out first. Root of 8A plus B square root of 2. Now we need to expand this one. Let's leave this one first. 54 plus B square root of 2. Now let's open this one. To open this one, I think we have, in my previous video, I've taught us how to expand without wasting much of your time. For example, if we have A plus B raised power 2, it's something that we can write like this. Yes, 28B square. Therefore, we can apply the same formula for these ones to open this bracket, because anything A times A A square times A square is going to open the square root. Therefore, we are not going to need the square root because something that is like this, that we have anything square, which is A times A. We apply the same thing for this first one. It means that A square times A square is going to open it. A plus. The next thing is 2AB. We add the 2 together and by 2, multiply by 2. Same thing as this. Square root of A multiplied by square root of 8A plus the next one 8A, square 8A, like this one have square root of raised power. It's the same thing, we have square root here. If you multiply the same thing together, it's going to open the square root. Therefore, we are going to have what? 8A left. Therefore, it's the same thing as this one. Let me A plus 2 brackets A square root of 8 square root, it will open the A. We have something like this, 8 left like this plus 8A, isn't it? And this square root of 8, we can still open it further again. A plus 2 brackets like this one. You can say 2 square root of 2. How do I get it? 2, this 2. It's because 4 times 2 is the same thing as 8. What is the square root of 4? Is 2. Therefore, we will only have 2 left. For example, if I have something like this, 4 times 2 is the same thing as 8. I can say the 2 square root of 2 because square root of 4 is 8 already. That's why I have this one, 8A. Now, I can still open further. Say 2 times 2A is going to give me 4A. I can still say that yes, 4 times 2A is going to give me 4A. Square root of 2 plus 8A. This 8A plus this A, they are the same thing. They are the same. They are from the same parents. Therefore, we can add them together. It will give us 9A plus 4A square root of 2. Now, we have gotten to where I want to combine the second line with it. Now, I have what? 9A plus 4A square root 2 equals to 54 plus B square root of 2. Now I have square root of 2 here, square root of 2 here. Is it something like I can just cut it out? Just say square root of 2, square root of 2. I will cut it. Now what I have left now is A plus 4A is equal to 54 plus B, isn't it? Now I can now split this thing equally. I can say 9A equals to 54 and say 4A equals to what? B. Now let me first substitute for the A here. Divide by coefficients of A, which is 9. Divide both sides 9. Here 1, here 1. How many 9 can we see in 54? 54 divided by 9 is going to give me 6. Here 1, here 6. My A here will be what? 6. What will now be my 4A? The next question we are going to substitute for is what? B. Once we have A equals to 6, just say 4 times 6 equals to B. That is going to give me what? 4 times 6 is going to give me 24. My A is 6. Why? Yes, do we have that? A is 6, B is 24. A is 6, B is 24. Yes, option C. A is 6, B is 24. Option C is the correct answer. This is the final question in this video and for JAMB year 2024. Thank you for listening. I remain Sunday Bada. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like this. Thank you. Bye bye.